Hey, it's Matt Stevenson, and we are live with Dave Lewis, the Global Security Advocate for Akami. That's kind of a mouthful. Global and advocate. A lot going on there.
Well, yeah, and it really is a nice way of saying security evangelist without getting upset about it. It's a role where I get to give talks around the world, 35, 40 talks a year. Plus, I get to meet with customers throughout the course of the year and do a lot of work with our research team.
So let's put the final nail in the coffin for WannaCry. I know everyone's sick to death of talking about that, but we've learned some important lessons from that. We know that Shadow Brokers is out there waiting with the next thing. What are we taking from the last attack so we're ready for the next one?
Realistically, we have to be doing a better job of the fundamentals. So with that particular vulnerability, yes, the patch was available in March, but the problem could have been mitigated years ago if people had disabled SMB version 1. So it really is a case of, we have to do a better job of the hygiene of our systems, doing things as simple as network zone segmentation. So not all that simple, but it is something that, theoretically is a whole lot better than what we currently have. And we'd see less and less breaches.
With all the pack of nasties that we know that they've got waiting for us, have you seen things? Is it a geographical weakness? Is it an industry weakness? Like, who seems to be planning better and who might be planning not as well?
Well, realistically, what I've seen is not so much a geographical thing as an industry vertical thing. And it seems that some industry verticals are doing a far better job, like with financial services, of securing their environments, whereas retail is playing catch-up because the attacker has shifted its gaze from attacking financial services to get the data they're after to getting it from retail.
And are there things that one sector is learning from another? Now that we know that healthcare has been hit so hard, retail may be looking at doing what they've done.
I would like to say yes, and I hope that they are. But that's one thing that as a security vertical, for want of a better term, we do a very, very bad job of, is learning our lessons. And we end up doing the same mistakes over and over again because we don't get into defined repeatable processes as well as lessons learned.
I guess that's the thing we're looking at, knowing that Shadow Brokers has this entire box full of stuff, and that's just the one that we know of because they've got a name and they've established a price. What we're seeing with them, looking at now a monthly subscription service, are they the first ones to do something like this, or can we look forward to more people doing this sort of thing?
Oh, I don't know if they're the first, but obviously they're getting the press cycles, and I don't see that being a big deal because as soon as somebody gets it, I'm sure they'll dump it online. So I think it's more of a case of getting news cycles, so by having that service, as opposed to actually trying to make any sort of revenue from it whatsoever.
So it all just comes back to the marketing?
Oh yeah, I think it's actually a marketing ploy.
And that's the thing that we've learned probably key from this. As soon as your ransomware malware has a logo, you've officially arrived.